In fact, haters help my YouTube channel grow, because they got to comment. So if they click the dislike button, that is still the algorithm will go like, oh, good, people is reacting to you. Then you comment someone, they type one bloody long message on why very testing is relevant. Like, thank you so much.
Is there any bigger challenge for someone who's starting out in terms of YouTube?
Bigger challenge. A lot of people focus on all the technical stuff. I guess just push out your content. I think you got to focus. The biggest thing you got to focus on is consistency and what the audience is telling you. That's it. Consistency. You need a lot of consistency. It takes a lot of discipline to do it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not easy. But it's good. In the end of it, imagine the platform allows you to reach the world. It's not like Singapore itself. Let me give you an example. If you heard of the two famous YouTube channels in Singapore, the one is Night Hour Cinematics, NOC, Ryan Sylvia, and the other one is Jian Hao Tan. You realize why Jian Hao Tan has held a lot more audience than NOC? The only reason why is that because he's consistently doing on one topic only. That means secondary schools, kids going back to school, and he reaches a worldwide audience. While NOC is very Singapore based, so they are stuck like 900K and they haven't been growing much. So if you're looking at these two dynamics, YouTube is a platform you can position yourself to help the world. Don't focus on Singapore itself. It's a world platform. I don't understand why you need to focus on Singapore. So maybe you, like, let's say, for example, you have a lot of audience that do real estate. So maybe what they could do is they can focus on teaching how to find distressed properties, on how do you like make your property worth more money. Those are the things that they can do. So the after effect is people will probably like, wow, thanks a lot for this. And probably they'll get a lot more people. They build trust in people and probably they'll get them to do whatever they need to do.
Yeah. And so your advice is basically go try to speak to an international audience rather than okay. But what about when you are just starting out? Like, shouldn't we sometimes when we are just starting out, we should just focus on a smaller market first, a sub niche first? Like, what are your thoughts on that?
Sub niche, yeah, you can focus on it, but some niches may not really be a niche because they may not be even people searching for it.
Okay.
Yeah, so that one a little bit difficult. So instead, I would try to, because you never know what are your strengths. You can be talking about this. I want you tell yourself that I want to do this for YouTube. This is my niche. I focus on it. But after like 10, 20 videos, 30 videos, nothing is happening. The problem is not your audience. The problem is you. So you need to start to change a little bit and try to But for me, it was a little bit different. For me, is that the audience really tell me what they want, so I just do what they want. Yeah, that's it, man. I didn't do anything different. Yeah.
So is there any other research method other than the audience telling you? Do you search on topics that are trending? I know this is a bit technical stuff, but like, do you have any research method on what is a market that has traction or a market that has people watching?
People use Google Trends and stuff. I don't. For me, the only tool I use is this plugin for YouTube. It's called vidIQ. VIDIQ. Yeah, vidIQ. So you actually kind of like balance, like, but in the end of it, YouTube is still a search engine to teach people. So I cannot be ranking for too competitive, or I cannot be doing something which has no search volume. So vidIQ kind of like give me a good balance. Or I can be a small channel. If I talk about something that is really important, YouTube is not going to give me that kind of airtime because I've not proven myself. So I use vidIQ to help me in that sense, and I pay like $50 a month.
Okay. So vidIQ. Okay, so we're probably going to put it around the description based on your recommendation. I'm going to take a look as well. I think I've seen it before.
Yeah, there's a few around, but I only use vidIQ. Yeah.
Okay, vidIQ. I think my next question for you is, what is your goal today with your life and with your channel right now? At least maybe for the next 1 or 2 years, like what are your goals? Today I don't really believe too much in long-term goals. Reason is because the world is changing so fast.
Yeah.
Who the hell can predict what's happening right now, right? Everyone is locked down at home and stuff like that, right? Like, who can predict this, right? So you can have a goal, but things change. Right, but at least like maybe a 1 year, 2 year short-term goal. Like what is your goal for your life and as well as for your channel moving forward?
I guess I've taken a big step back in life already. Means to say that, I mean, if a lot of people know me, I'm winding down a lot of my businesses. The reason why is I actually explained in the initial part of the video is either you go full force, scale like crazy to 100K. If I don't see myself reach 100K, I will go that other way where I become so-called more of maybe authority. I can speak what I want to speak. And so I'll be probably going that direction. What's my goal? My goal is to just listen to my audience and give them what they want to hear. Not what they want to hear, what they need to hear, and what they want to know for information and stuff. Yeah, I don't really have a specific like hit 1 million subs, that kind of thing. It's not this game. For me, I think you know me as a personal friend that I'm already financially free, so money, and I don't need to drive a Ferrari, so I'm actually quite okay. I'm not earning a lot of money.
You had an article where you sold your car so you can buy more into stocks, right?
Yeah. I don't need a lot of money. My expenses is less than 2K a month. That's really pushing it.
That's very low.
That is pushing it. That is pushing it. Normally it's below 1,000, and it's been like that for many years. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So basically, your goal is just constantly give your audience what they need, not
just
right, not what they want. And I think that's interesting because when you say what they need to hear, I realize that based on the videos I've been watching, from your channel, you are quite. Also when I know you as a person, as a friend, I know you are quite a straight shooter. You go to the point, right?
Yeah.
You let people know what they need to hear rather than what they want to hear. And when you do that, so maybe my question is: Are you not afraid to offend anybody? How do you deal with that?
I am literally not afraid to offend anybody. Last time, let's say for example, last time I was running a company, I was working a lot of people, so I was really afraid to offend anybody. I was like always holding back my words. But on YouTube, because it's myself, I have 100% responsibility. People hate me, they hate me, they won't hate my team. I will just say whatever I want. But of course, always keep in mind that always remember to be humble, and always to like, how to say, don't be too ahead of myself. Yeah.
Okay. And with this topic, I just want to ask one more question before I go to a sidetrack question. More like a fun question later. I think one more question for you is like, since we're on this topic, right? What is how do you deal with haters then? Because as you're growing, pretty sure, especially YouTube, like sometimes you post videos, people disagree, there's a bunch of like very hateful comments sometimes, right? How do you deal with that?
Oh, I love it. Okay, the thing is, I actually, for my haters, I only have like every video I get 99, I get like 5,000 likes or something, or 10,000 likes, and I only have like 1% of dislike. Normal, it's quite normal. I get shit all the time. Every 1 hour, I'll see a comment appearing on my phone. Some shitty comment. Yeah, it is. But to me, it doesn't really affect me yet. I mean, frankly, it doesn't affect me at all. I don't feel anything at all. So, yeah.
How do you deal with it? Like the first time when that happened?
Actually, last time when I first started the channel, I replied every single comment. So I spent a lot of time thinking how to reply to the haters. Okay. So now, I don't reply to them.
We've all done that, right?
Yeah, then I just don't reply to them. I just happily continue my own thing. Instead of spending all that brain power there, I use the brain power to script and research on things for my audience. Yeah. Okay, going back to the previous question, I forgot to say something. I find it very useful, and so you must be polarizing. That means you cannot be politically right in YouTube. You cannot be like, maybe yes, maybe no. It's either yes or no. Yeah, you cannot like hold a 50, because the reason why people watch you is because they want to hear your point of view. They don't want to hear a politically right answer. It's a different platform altogether. So that's something that I, in my personal opinion, really helped me a lot in YouTube, is that straight shooter, you suck, you're good. Yeah, that kind of thing. Like a lot of people hit me on, I keep scolding that value investing is dead. Warren Buffett is outdated. Yeah, I keep saying that, and I get a lot of haters coming in for that, but it's still like 1%, so I don't give a crap. But I of course, when I say that, I always have research documents. I keep posting like, this is the reason why, this is the reason why, this is, so.
Wow, I love that so much, because so the you have the message that is polarizing, not politically correct, right?
Yes, correct.
And whenever you do that, I think in marketing, this is something that I always tell my audience as well. Like in marketing, if you try to be politically correct, you're trying to please everybody. In short, that's what being politically correct is. You're trying to please everybody. But when you're trying to please everybody, you end up pleasing nobody.
Yes, exactly. Wow, that's damn well said, man. Yeah. Correct.
And I think it was I forgot who told me this. Is like in marketing, people always think that marketing is just attracting people, but it's not. You cannot attract without repelling. Like you always have to have a message that attract people, but at the same time it will repel people. And when you know you have haters, right? Usually that also means that you're on the right message.
Yes. Wow, well said, man. In fact, haters help my YouTube channel grow, because they got to comment. So if they click the dislike button, that is still the algorithm will go like, oh, good, people is reacting to you. Then you comment someone, they type one bloody long message on why very testing is relevant. Like, thank you so much.
Wow, I didn't know that. So even when people put dislike, that's also considered good for the algorithm.
Yeah.
Okay.
You must understand the algorithm has only one goal, because inside because when we reach certain amount, we get certain access to certain things inside YouTube. So one of the things that they say, the whole algorithm is programmed to make you stay longer on YouTube. That's it. So so if they stay on YouTube, they type the thing out, then whatever they do. Yep.
Awesome. Oh, that's amazing. I learned something new today. I didn't know that negative comments or as in like negative reaction is good.
It's good.
I know. It means next time I should celebrate. So then you reprogram yourself, right? Whenever you see a negative comment or negative reaction, you just celebrate because like you're on the right track.
Thank you so much. Yes, right.